Good morning, everybody. How's it going today? This is Rise with the Wealth Warriors. Thank you all for tuning in again Thursday morning. We have a good show for you guys today, bringing on another part of the Lady Army. So let's bring on Tiffany. Good day, Tiffany. How's it going
Hi,
today?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Thanks for joining us today. I'm super excited. You've already got some major fans already in the house, which is amazing. Part of the Lady Army. I'm loving it.
Yep.
So, for those who don't know who Tiffany is, who are you? Where do you come from? And what got you into affiliate marketing?
All right. Well, I'm Tiffany. So I live in upstate New York. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm also a pro photographer in my area. So my story is a little different when it comes to why I got into affiliate marketing. I actually did not expect to be like doing any kind of affiliate or digital marketing. I was actually doing it I was taking courses and stuff to basically do all the marketing and stuff and automating of my photography business. But then once I started to learn more, I wanted more. so
Funny
I
how
ended
that
up,
works.
so I started to look for courses and programs that I thought would work for me. And I went through 6 of them and was like, these don't work. This is not where I'm going. I don't deal with like BS at all. So when I was looking for something, I was following Jess, of course, because all of us follow Jess. And I was following her and I was watching her when she was like, before she even got on with Wealth Warriors, and she's like, I'm done. I'm not doing any more of these. And I was like, you go, girl. Like, we're not doing that. And then the next day she's like, okay, well, I lied. I was like, I just like sat there watching it like, ooh, what are we getting into now? And when she started to show, you could actually see the difference in her face when it was like when she was talking and how excited. And this was before she even made any money. And I'm like, okay, so she's seeing something that nobody else is seeing in this program. And I want in. Like, if this is what I've been missing and that kind of puzzle piece that I wanted, then I need to get it. So I signed up with Wealth Warriors on August 24th. And I immediately loved the community because you could actually get answers and you could talk to people and they're real. And it's not like we could message you or message anybody and get an answer. And nothing is like a dumb question. So I love that immediately. And then the modules were different than what every other course that I ever took. So I was like, oh, they're actually going into like a deep dive of what I should know.
What was it that the other programs didn't have that all of a sudden sparked your interest with EIE?
The community. So every one of them promised you like, oh yeah, you can get onto Discord, you can get on this, you can get on this. Oh, we're a great community. And when it came down to it, you're number 6,000 million on the list of them even answering you. And so as great as a community is answering your questions, I wasn't getting anywhere with people that actually were like in charge, like that have done this before. So I was like, they're not coaching me. I'm just hearing from other people and this is not helping me. Yeah. So I was when I really was looking, I didn't know what I was looking for. Actually, I was looking for the community and support and the strategies and things that I could use what I've learned. And I wasn't getting that from anything else. I did not. I was like a number. That's it. I was literally like a paycheck to someone and that's it. So
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's a lot for this. A lot of people are in this industry just to try to collect some freaking coin, and
yeah.
that's why a lot of them struggle. I'm honestly like, literally, that's why 90% of marketers struggle is because they're chasing those dollars.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing is you people coming into this business, you need to focus on building a foundation. You need to focus on learning those skills
Yes.
before anything, right?
So many people jump in like that though. Like they jump in and think, oh, I'm going to become an affiliate and just sling this course at you. And it's like, did you even watch it? Like, have you even done anything with it? I'm not going to purchase from somebody that's just like, oh yeah, this is a great course. And I'm like, really? Why? Tell me why. So if you haven't actually done it, then there's no point in buying from like a course from someone if they've never even done it? Same thing
Well,
with
that's
side
the thing.
hustles.
That's the thing. Like, you gotta practice what you preach, right?
Yes.
How can somebody believe in what you're promoting if you're not willing to invest in it yourself?
Yep. Exactly.
Simple as that, right? But it's not. It's not only that. It's just like you gotta believe in it.
Yeah.
You gotta believe in it, right? You gotta have the passion for what you're promoting, and not only that, you gotta have the passion in what you're doing.
Yes.
And for you, you got into the high ticket space. You got into affiliate marketing to help boost your skills in photography, help help build your businesses up. And not only have you been able to help yourself and your family, but you've been able to help local businesses now.
Yep.
You're helping local businesses now get online, and you just signed yourself a $5,000 contract with one business. And
I still
that's
can't.
insane. I love it because that's just 2 weeks into your one-on-one mentorship, your accountability coaching. I think Coach Chris is your coach, right?
No.
Or sorry, my
Yeah.
bad. Salvatore's your one-on-one accountability coach, and like we put a lot of time into
Yes.
this one-on-one, right? And I'm so excited because to see you get results like that in just 2 weeks. I know you put the foundation in before. It's not all us. I'm not going to take credit on that, right? I'm just saying, like, for you to finally get that focus and that clarity, that then those answers that you wanted, and your that step-by-step guide for each week that's built out for you, that's a lot different. That structure is a lot different than just having a course. What was it specifically like about EIE that made you actually pull the trigger?
I was sick of wasting my money on other programs that weren't going to get me anywhere. So when I saw that's why I purposely I joined like the actual program and did the modules first before I decided to do accountability, because the only reason I do accountability is because I'm like severe ADHD. So I need to be babysat. Like Salvatore's my babysitter, and that's how it is. And he knows this, and he's getting me like straight. Like even there's some parts of the spreadsheet where my brain is like, and he's like, you need to fill it out. I'm like, I know, but I'm, like I'm still learning it, and I'm still learning how to do this. But just staying around, the only reason I jumped onto the coaching was because I already was in the community, and I already saw like how different it was than everybody else. That 24/7 support is insane. Like, I mean, I'm sleeping at 3 a.m, but if I had to message one of you guys at 3 a.m, I'd get an answer, or from
somebody's going to answer you.
Yeah, I mean, but
it's amazing what this industry can do for so many people. It can literally change lives in a matter of months, right?
Yeah.
Like, besides the money and shit like that, what's the biggest change that you've had like to date since you started your entrepreneur journey online itself?
I mean, a lot of people, I do put out like my story to everybody. So the most people that have watched like any of my socials know that I went through a long time of narcissistic abuse. So 18 years of it with my ex-husband. So that constant like putting you down, where you get to the point where you don't celebrate wins. You don't celebrate anything because you're not important, and so it takes years of breaking that bond, that trauma. So even when I did get the win, I wasn't like literally texting with Salvatore, and I'm like, are you sure? I don't even know if I should put that on there. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I'm like, I know I'm stronger than that. But you're wired that way for a long time. And so I didn't even look at that like a win for like what I'm doing here. I looked at it like I closed this contract, and that's really awesome that I just made $5,000. But it was, I think that just changing, being able to be public about my struggles, what I've gone through, what I go through all the time. I've done TikToks where I'm literally crying and I'm in just a funk, and people have to see that. They need to see that you aren't just like, this isn't fake. This is what people don't see. They are like, when they go to invest in themselves, they're thinking, I don't have that money. So I'll tell you, when I started with Wealth Warriors, the week I started with Wealth Warriors, I was $15,000 in credit card debt. $15,000 in credit card debt. I had credit cards coming out of every angle. And that was just for cost of living. And when I started with Wealth Warriors and I started to like ramp up my side business because of what I was learning. The wins that you guys don't even know about are I paid $15K in credit card debt.
Nice.
From what I've been learning and what I applied to these small businesses.
Boom. 15K.
And I have proof. Anybody ever wants to see it, I literally was at the post office with all the certifieds.
What is one of the biggest things you'd say to somebody who's literally sitting on the fence, who's like, why should they get started in this, or sitting there and sitting in the same situation that they're going to be in next year if they don't get started today?
Just do it. Like, just rip
the Nike's favorite slogan. Just
literally just like you just have to do it. Nothing in life is easy. It never will be. You have to be ready to invest in yourself. You have to do this. Like, you're not going to go anywhere unless you actually believe in yourself and can do this. Yeah. I really want people to understand that this isn't just a shiny object. This isn't another course. This isn't one of those things. It's a business, life-changing business opportunity.
I haven't had any one-on-one accountability students on yet, so I'm going to just pull this one out of the hat, right? This is a question. What is your biggest take behind the one-on-one accountability coaching that since you've joined in the last 2 weeks? What is your biggest take on it, and why is it so different from everything else you've seen online?
Well, first of all, I've never seen anything like this online at all. I've never seen it put together. This isn't just a blueprint. This really works. So there's not just the actual physical like spreadsheets and documentation that you get. The fact that like it teaches you how to utilize certain modules for certain things and how to put strategies on behind it. So everything starts to click where you're like, that's great. Like, I can grab that module and I know exactly what I'm going to do with it when I'm done. Like, what content I'm going to build, how I'm going to build out my week. I think the best thing is that Salvatore and I get along so well. Yes. We have both gone through, like, you guys have all seen it. My daughter's high functioning autistic. She's 3. And she spoke her first words and I got it on video, and she signed it and said it. And I was a freaking hot mess. And because she's so determined, that pushes me even more to be determined, because I'm like, this freaking kid is something else. And I think Salvatore and I, because he was always told that he would never speak and that he would never do anything because he's deaf, and he has 1,000,000% surpassed that. I think that there's such a great connection between us. So learning from him is easy for me. And ways that he puts things and the way that he explains things to me is exactly how I need it. And that's the most beautiful part about this whole program, is that I absolutely love it. Like, I love it. I love everything about it.
And that's the response we've been looking for.
I seriously.
That's literally what we were looking for when we built this out, is to get you guys the results, but have that kind of response, right? Because for anybody out there, like you already said, just do it. What advice would you give to those mamas on the fence who are just, is this for them? You are not too busy to do it. Your life can drastically change in a few months. It can be like the most beautiful thing for you and your family and your kids, and no more stress of going to the grocery store and checking your phone, your bank account to see if you have anything. That is so stressful, because you're like, okay, I only have enough for so much. This is a total different life, and you can be home with your babies and you can live the life. You can go to the zoo, you can go, take your family on a vacation and not worry about that stuff. You don't have to worry about your bills, because this program is going to show you how to do this. It's the new rich. It's the new rich and the new era. It's not about the Lambos and the yachts and the fucking fancy fucking houses and shit. The new rich is the time freedom. Not having to worry about the freaking left side of the freaking menu when you go to the restaurant with your family. That's exactly. Order what you want. Yes. Right? That's the new rich. That's, to me, is rich, right? Not me driving around in a Lambo or a fucking huge house. To me, is having that time freedom with my family to be able to do what I want when I want, and on my freaking time, right?
Yep. I love it.
That's it right there. So I want to say thank you for coming on.
Thanks for
We're
having
gonna be
me.
here for an hour, right? If any of you want to follow, if anybody wants to follow Tiffany, you can go follow her on Facebook at Tiffany Anne, right? Or you can go follow her on TikTok at the Stay at Home Mom Affiliate. Okay, so the SAHM Affiliate. Okay, go follow her, give her some support, right? Go give her some freaking loves. Go follow her, comment on her stuff. Go follow her, guys. Give her some support. I love that we have such an amazing community in here, right? Great job, Tiffany. The Army loves you. Absolutely. Lady Army is amazing, right?
I want to.
Thank you, and we'll have a good day. Have yourselves
You
an amazing
too.
weekend, and we'll catch you all later.
Bye.